Hi, I'm Danya, and this is God Gathering. Welcome to the channel. We are answering the question, how do you pray to God? This is part 2. We already dealt with part 1, so if you haven't seen that, definitely go back, watch the first video because it's really important to start with that step. But in step 2, we want to begin to practice something that you may not have practiced before, and it's something that you don't have to do every time, of course, but it is really helpful in growing your prayer life, and that is to pray aloud. Pray aloud. Now, you may say, well, where on earth would I go to pray aloud? People are going to look at me crazy. That could be true. But you have to find a place that you can pray aloud. And I find that my car works really good for me. So when I'm in the car, I will pray aloud. And if you have children in the car, hey, don't worry about it. You need to teach them to pray, right? So teach them to pray aloud. When you pray aloud, it focuses your mind and it causes you to stay on focus. And I love what Stacy and Wesley Campbell teach. One of the things they say is when you pray aloud, first of all, you know when you've stopped. Okay? When we pray silently, half of the time we don't know where our mind has gone and when it shifted, and we have to pull it back and we lose all this time. But when we pray aloud, we know what we're doing. We are focused, we are praying, and we can follow through on that. And also the second thing is you know what you're praying. Your mind is engaging with it. And I even personally like to put on a little bit of music, sometimes a worship song that is really resonating in my heart and mind. Not always, but sometimes. And then I will just pray over the top of that, and I will begin to pray aloud and speak into the atmosphere, right? When God created the earth, He spoke. When He said, let there be light, He spoke. So I like to pray aloud, and I think that you will find that your prayers will be much more effective. You will feel your spirit lift, and you will really get a lot more done when you take the time to pray aloud. So that is tip number 2. I'm going to answer the question again, part 3, on the next video. So don't miss that. Thanks so much. Give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and please share this with your friends. Thank you. See you next time on God Gathering.